This is Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, and the story is fiction, but it's based on the true story of the author's grandmother. Now imagine what it would be like to live in a great big mansion with servants who are there to help you get dressed in the morning and help you bathe and get ready for school, and servants who are ready to make you your favorite food whenever you want it and to make you new clothes whenever you wanted them. That's how Esperanza lived before a great tragedy struck her family. Esperanza is the main character of this story, and she lives on El Rancho de las Rosas in Aguas Calientes, Mexico. She lives there with her family and her servants, and she lives a very happy, easy, fun, carefree life until a tragedy strikes, and she's forced to leave her home and her country and everything she knows, and she takes only what she can carry, and she starts life all over again, and it's not what she expected it to be. I'm going to read you a passage from the story. Abuelita and Hortensia began lighting candles and saying prayers for the men's safe return. Mama, with her arms hugging her chest, swayed back and forth at the window, never taking her eyes from the darkness. They tried to pass the time with small talk, but their words dwindled into silence. Every sound of the house seemed magnified, the clock ticking, someone coughing, the clink of a teacup. Esperanza struggled with her stitches. She tried to think about the fiesta and all the presents she would receive tomorrow. She tried to think of bouquets of roses and baskets of grapes on every table. She tried to think of Marisol and the other girls giggling and telling stories. But those thoughts would only stay in her mind for a moment, before transforming into worry, because she couldn't ignore the throbbing soreness in her thumb where the thorn had left its unlucky mark. It wasn't until the candelabra held nothing but short stubs of tallow that Mama finally said, "I see a lantern. Someone is coming." They hurried to the courtyard and watched a distant light, a small beacon of hope swaying in the darkness. The wagon came into view. Alfonso held the reins, and Miguel held the lantern. When the wagon stopped, Esperanza could see a body and back, completely covered with a blanket. "Where's Papa?" she cried. Miguel hung his head. Alfonso didn't say a word, but the tears running down his cheeks confirmed the worst. Mama fainted. Abuelita and Hortensia ran to her side. Esperanza felt her heart drop. A noise came from her mouth, and slowly, her first breath of grief grew into a tormented cry. She fell to her knees and sank into a dark hole of despair and disbelief. Now again, this is Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, and this book won the Pura Bel Pre Award, and it's a feel-good read, it's an easy read, and I highly recommend it.